Welcome back, amazing people, to this episode of Christianity over Islam with Shamoun. And on this debate, a Muslim admits that the Quran speaks to Allah and is a living entity. Let's find out the truth from this amazing video.
I know you want to run like Aisha did when your prophet. Okay. The Quran, you said it's uncreated, right?
Yes.
So the Quran, is it Allah or is it other than Allah? Other than Allah.
It's an attribute of Allah. It's not Allah himself.
So it's not Allah?
It's distinct from the essence. It's not the essence.
Okay, so it's from the essence of Allah, so it's inseparable from Allah?
It's distinct from the essence, but it's not separated. It's not separated from the essence.
It can't be distinct from the essence in that if you're saying it's not part of the essence. It's part of the essence, right?
It's an aspect of Allah. It's not a part of Allah.
Can you repeat my question, see if you're pretending you're listening?
Yeah, so you said it was part of Allah, but
okay, because the essence of Allah is inseparable from Allah, and therefore if the Quran is an attribute of the essence, it's inseparable from Allah, right?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it cannot be separated, or you cannot separate.
So
it's
the
not
Quran
separated.
is inseparable from Allah, right?
Yes, it's an attribute of Allah.
So then, how is it the Quran will speak to Allah and Surah Al-Baqarah, Surah Imran will speak to Allah?
Where does it say that?
Oh, you want to see where it says that? Abu Umama said that he heard Allah's messenger say, recite the Quran, for on the day of resurrection, it will come as an intercessor for those who recite it. Now, recite the two bright ones, Al-Baqarah, that chapter 2, and Surah Al-Imran. Why? For on the day of resurrection, they will come as two clouds or two shades or two flocks of birds in ranks, pleading for those who recite them. Surah Al-Baqarah, Surah Al-Imran, they will come as two clouds, so they're going to appear either as clouds or shades or two flocks of birds in ranks, and they will plead for those who recite them. This is Sahih Muslim. In case you missed it.
Yeah, but where's the separation? Where's the separation?
Surah Al-Baqarah, Surah Imran will come as birds. They're coming together. Read it.
Yes, it will come as birds, according to this hadith.
Surah Al-Baqarah and Surah Al-Imran will come and do what with Allah?
Intercede.
So they're going to be interceding with Allah?
It's not. Where's the separation? Were you born stupid, or did you become stupid from kissing a black stone? If they're talking to Allah, that means they're separate from Allah. No.
Surah Al-Baqarah and Surah Imran are coming separately before Allah. So is that Allah coming to himself?
No, it's not. It's not the essence. It's not Allah.
So Surah Al-Baqarah, Surah Imran are coming separately before Allah, and they're talking to Allah. Where is the separation? It's in front of your eyes. They're coming as clouds.
Yeah. So they will come.
So how does the Quran speak with Allah if it's a speech of Allah? Is Allah speaking to himself?
Yes, Allah speaking. They will come. It's different than the essence.
How does Allah have the Quran speak to him if the Quran is a speech of Allah? That means this is Allah speaking. So is Allah speaking to himself? Answer the question.
Allah could speak through birds. That's not.
Allah can speak through birds, and those birds are His speech.
Well, he can speak the word of. He can speak the word of God through.
So he's going to speak to himself as Surah Al-Imran and Surah Al-Baqarah. So Surah Al-Imran, Surah Al-Baqarah will show up. Let's say here. Okay, this is Surah Al-Baqarah. This is Surah Al-Imran. Okay, so let's just imagine. And I'm Allah. Hey Allah. Hey Surah Al-Baqarah, how you doing? Surah Imran, you're looking good today. Hey Allah, yeah? Can you do me a favor? What do you want me to do? You see this stone licker who's debating Sam Shamoun? Yeah? He used to recite me. Can you bless him? Oh, of course. What about you, Surah Imran? Yeah, can you also do me a favor? Sure. What do you want me to do for you? Yeah, that stone licker right here that was debating Sam Shamoun, his family recites me. Can you bless them? Oh, of course, Surah Al-Imran, Surah Al-Baqarah. Even though you're me and I'm you and you're my speech, so I'm talking to myself. Okay, guys, see you.
Yeah, but this is how you're portraying it. This is not how it happened.
Again, one more time.
Allah also speaks through through a burning bush, if I'm not mistaken.
It's not Allah speaking through. It's the chapters of the Quran that are coming to Allah, which you told me are His speech. Are you listening to yourself here?
Yes,
one more time.
Yes. It's a speech.
So the speech of Allah will come to Allah and speak to Allah. That's what you just said. Are you listening to yourself here? One more time. Okay, so then stop playing games. Just say, yeah, the speech of Allah will come to Allah in a shape and a form and talk with Allah. Good. Abu Umama said, I heard Allah's messenger say,
okay guys, before we continue with this amazing video, I think it is a bit hilarious. And then the question that Allah is uncreated, the Quran say that Allah is uncreated and the Quran is not Allah but an essence or an attribute of Allah. And by so doing, if the Quran is an essence or attribute of Allah, then it cannot be separated from Allah. If it cannot be separated from Allah, how is it possible for the Quran to come as two shades of clouds to plead to Allah on behalf of the person reciting them? That is the question begging for an answer. Let's get back to this video to get more details.
Recite the Quran, for on the day of resurrection it will come as an intercessor for those who recite it. Recite the two bright ones.
Okay.
Al-Baqarah and Surah Al-Imran, for on the day of resurrection they will come as two clouds or two shades or two flocks of birds and ranks, pleading for those who recite them. So they're going to be pleading. So let's do that again one more time, because I like that imagery. Here, let me get you something too similar. 1 second.
Okay, but the attributes again are not separated from the essence. This is your own.
Who cares about separated? They're appearing.
No, but I'm telling you, the speech of Allah is distinct from the essence, but not separate.
Okay, when it comes appearing in two forms and they stand before Allah, that means here they're appearing separately from each other. So the chapter 2 will appear this way and chapter 3 appears this way, and you're going to see them both with their own shape, and they're going to be talking to Allah. So imagine this handsome bald guy is Allah. God forbid. May the Lord never let that happen. Anyway, so here's Surah Al-Baqarah, here's Surah Imran, and here's Allah. When you see them, you're going to see them as three separate things. So here's Surah Al-Baqarah that you're telling me is Allah's speech. It's talking to Allah. So that means Allah will now appear, or Allah's speech, which is Allah speaking, will appear in a visible shape and then speak to Allah. So Allah speaking to himself.
I don't know what will happen, but again,
what I just said.
No, but I'm telling you, it's said, it's not set apart. It's not set apart, but it's different. It will come.
Okay, so hold on. The Surah Al-Imran, Surah Al-Baqarah, they appear as two bottles of perfume, because it says they'll either appear as birds or clouds. These two, are they the same shape?
No.
Are they the same?
No.
So how do you know they're two?
How do I know they're two? I can see it.
Okay, so when the hadith says Surah Al-Baqarah and Surah Al-Imran together appear in a shape, either as clouds or as flocks of birds, that means they're going to appear separately in two different shapes. So this is how I'm going to know, oh, this is Surah Al-Baqarah. Hi, Surah Al-Baqarah. Hi, Sam Shamoun. Hi, Surah Al-Imran. Hi, Sam Shamoun. And then they're going to appear before the throne. So you're going to see those two are not Allah, but they're speaking with Allah. Allahumma, Ya Allah, have mercy on this stone licker who's debating Sam Shamoun. Okay. Are you getting it now?
Yeah, sort of, but again,
okay. So on the day of judgment, how are you going to know this is Surah Al-Imran, Surah Al-Baqarah?
I don't know. It's not the day of judgment. I don't know.
Oh, hold on. Your hadith says it, Sahih Muslim. See, you didn't get it the first 50 times. Let's try it again. Recite, notice the last part. Recite the two bright ones, Al-Baqarah and Surah Al-Imran, for on the day of resurrection, they will come as two clouds. So you're going to either see them as clouds,
yes,
or two shades, or two flocks of birds. So here's a flock of birds. And here's another one. You get it now? Or I need to read it a fourth time?
No, yeah, I get it. But again,
okay. So that's how you're going to know that this is Surah Al-Baqarah and Surah Al-Imran. That's how you're going to know. Because you're going to see them. Two flocks of birds. Well, let me do this.
What's your argument?
Okay, my argument is Surah Al-Baqarah, Surah Al-Imran is the speech of Allah, right?
Yes.
So you're telling me Allah's speech will appear, two different parts of his speech, which is part of it will appear talking to Allah. So is Allah talking to himself?
I don't know what will happen, but
okay, you're honest. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, Allahu Alam. I don't know what will happen.
Okay,
I don't know how it will.
Okay, guys, you heard it, right? Allahu Alam. Only Allah knows. See the cheap excuse? When they can't answer something, they get buried. Allahu Alam.
Welcome back, guys. That was a bit hilarious and so educating, and you can see that they will never ever accept defeat, even when they are seeing that this truth is so glaring, so clear that this is the truth. They will never accept. After he was being schooled he was still bringing up flimsy excuses to back up his claim. You use your mouth to say that the Quran is uncreated. If the Quran is not created and the Quran is not Allah but an essence or an attribute of Allah, then if the Quran is an essence of Allah, it cannot be separated from Allah. And also he made a very important point that Allah will be on his own, and then two separate parts of the Quran will come to stand before Allah to plead on behalf of those that recite this part of the Quran. And my question to it is that the Quran is coming, these two parts of the Quran is coming, and we also know that on that last day too, the black stone is also coming to stand on behalf of those that kissed it and do all manner of things to it, to plead on behalf of them, because the black stone has taken away their sins, has absorbed their sins. So this two part of the Quran is also coming to stand on their behalf. The black stone is also coming, which makes it two with Allah, which is four. This is the one of the reason why many people think that Islam has so many gods that the Muslims do not know about, or they are not aware, or they are ignorant about this thing, or they know and they pretend not to know. Thank you guys. Let's know what you think in the comment section, and also don't forget to share, to like and subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos. Thank you.